What is good, everybody on YouTube? It is your boy Forrest Riverton back at it again with another video. You did. And today, y'all, as you can tell by the title, I know a lot of people are not really good at thrift shopping or they don't like going thrifting. So today I'm going to show you how to thrift like a pro. I'm going to give you like 5 tips on how to thrift like a pro so you can go in the thrift store and just automatically know how to look through stuff and know what to look for. And today we outside of the Goodwill. So I'm going to just show y'all how to do it firsthand, you know what I'm saying? And after this video, you should already know how to shop better. So let's get into it. Let's get this thrifting on. Get it! Alright, y'all, so the first thing I do when I come in the thrift store, I check behind the register because the register has the most, like, might have all the shoes, might have the best, like, clothes, pants, glasses, all that stuff. All the stuff they don't want people to, like, probably try to steal and all that stuff. So check behind the counter is the first thing you do when you come in the thrift store. And I can't promise you every time you look behind the register that you're gonna find something, but best believe it is really important to check behind the register because you never know what you're gonna find. One time I checked behind the register, they had like some Yeezys and everything, so please check behind the register. I'm in Goodwill, so most of the time it's like literally once you walk in, but depending on the thrift store you go to, it might be in different locations of the store, but check behind the register because you just never know what you're gonna find. You could find something crazy, so please check behind the register first. Second tip of thrifting like a pro is look through every item on the rack. When you're looking through everything, don't just skip over stuff because you think it might not be what you want. Literally look through everything because you don't know what you might come across. I know sometimes you'll be like, why would I look in the dress shirt area? Why would I look in the women's short area? You never know because some people pick up things and go put it in other places. So check every item, look through every item when you're in the thrift store. Don't be lazy, like, please look through every item and you might come across some gold that you never thought you would look through. A perfect example of looking through everything is just looking like this. And I mean, we don't want these pants, but you see how the pants are in the section where the collared shirts is, a polo, and all that stuff. You just don't know what's going to be in there. I mean, we don't want these, but what if this was some nice pair of pants that you've been looking for years and you finally found them? So please look through everything. Third tip for shopping like a pro in the thrift store, please look in the women's section. Guys, ladies, look in the men's section. Guys, look in the women's section. You really never know what you're going to come across. I've looked in the women's section all the time. I used to tell myself, no, don't look in the women's section. What am I going to find? But I've looked in the women's section a couple times and I found some pieces that I really like. I had like I found like this camo oversized jacket in the women's section. I was like, oh my God, I need this, and it fit perfect. So please, fellas, look in the women's section. Don't feel like, oh, I'm a dude, I shouldn't be looking in the women's section. You're wrong, you should be looking in the women's section. And ladies, I know you got, like, y'all shop in the men's section way more than guys shop in the women's section, but fellas, please go to the women's section and check some things out. You never know what's going to be in the women's section. Literally, I'm going to check the women's section really fast and see if I can come across like an example. But please, fellas, shop in the women's section. Because when you're looking through the women's section, you can find like nice little jackets and things like this. This is a Goodfellow jacket. Like, some pieces don't look just like women pieces. And 9 times out of 10 when I'm shopping in the women's section, I don't really look at like the pants section because I mean, most of the pants are really too small for me. And this thrift store that we in, I come to this thrift store because it's right up the street from my house and it's really trash. So they don't really have a good selection, but in your thrift store by your house or any thrift store that you do go to, they might have nice pieces like this. This is a windbreaker, New Balance. This is in the women's section. You see, ladies, I'm not bluffing. This is the women's section. So you just never know what you might find. It's like a hit or miss when you come in the women's section. But just don't skip over it just because you're a male. Fourth tip when shopping in the thrift store, just have some patience. I know shopping and flicking through all of these clothes, you might get bored and tired because you haven't found anything. But trust me, you just have to have the patience because, like I said, you never know what you're going to come across. So while you just look at it, I know you just be like, I've been doing this for so long, I haven't found anything. But just keep looking because you're gonna come across that gold and all of that searching will be worth it. So please just, I know it gets tiring, your arms get tired, and just like, you know what, forget it, I don't wanna do this. But please, don't give up so fast. Are you a quitter? You want to give up in life so easily? I bet if you was trying to get a girl, you wouldn't give up that easy. Girls, I bet you if you was trying to get a fella you really wanted, you wouldn't give up that easy. So don't give up that easy when you're trying to look for fashionable things and be fly and swaggy. We don't give up on being swaggy, you dig? And last tip, come with an open mind. You never know what you're gonna find in here, so don't come in here just thinking, all right, I'm just looking for this. You wanna come in there and be like, I don't know what I'm gonna find. I'm possibly gonna find something, anything crazy, because if you come in with one thing on your mind, you're not gonna look through everything else and not go through all the tips that I just said in this video. You're just gonna come in, if you say, I want a pair of pants, I want a pair of jeans, you're just gonna come in the jeans section, you're gonna look in the jeans section, and you're gonna leave, and you're gonna miss out on all the opportunity in the store. You might find a fire book that you was looking for. Like, coming in the thrift store isn't just only about shopping for clothes, especially when you're coming in like Goodwill, Second Avenues, and stuff like that. They have cameras, vintage cameras, clothes, glasses, books. They have a whole bookshelf of clothes. Like, I said bookshelf of clothes. They have a whole bookshelf of books and everything like that. So come into the thrift store with an open mind. Don't come with a closed mind and thinking you're just only gonna look for this one thing. You have a lot of stuff in here. You wanna look at everything. You wanna touch everything. You need a new bike? We got a new bike for you. You need a new book to read? We got a new book. You need a new chair for your room? We got one right here. Just come in the thrift store with an open mind. I'm gonna look for this, I'm gonna look at 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 everything. Women's, men's, everything. We're looking at everything, people. So again, I'm gonna go over these 5 tips one more time. The first thing is when you first come in the thrift store, look behind the counter because you don't know what's behind the counter. Behind the counter is stuff that's more valuable than everything else on the floor because it's stuff that people might want to steal or just cost a lot. So look behind the counter when you first come in. It's in different locations when you come in the thrift store. So just look and figure out where the counter is. We're all human beings. I'm pretty sure we're smart and we can think where is the counter. I mean, it's where everybody rings their stuff up. So yes, look behind the counter is the first thing. Second thing, look through every item. Do not skip over anything because when you're looking through every item, you never know if a pair of pants is in the shirt section. You don't know if a pair of shirts. You never know if a shirt is in the pants section because people are picking up pieces and just placing them everywhere. You know, humans, we are so careless with everything, so we don't care. It's not our store, so we're just gonna put stuff wherever. But look through every item because you don't wanna miss out on anything. The thrift store is literally a place of opportunity, the land of opportunity to find anything. So look through everything. Do not skip over nothing. Third tip is look in the opposite sex section. So if you're a male, look in the women section. You never know what you're gonna find. Like I keep telling you guys, you never know what you're gonna find in here. If you're a male and you just be like, man, what am I looking in the women's section for? I'm a dude. I'm a big, strong man. Look in the women's section or you just not gonna find nothing fly. Like, come on now, you just don't know. You don't know, like you really don't know. And if you look in the women's section, it might be a piece from the male section that's in the women's section, which complements the second tip, which look through everything. So please, fellas, look in the women's section. They look in our section whenever they go into the stores, so why we can't look in their section? I mean, you like Young Thug, he's shopping in the women's section all the time. The fourth tip I feel like is the most important is have patience. You have to have patience with anything in life. Everything you're doing in life, you just gotta have the patience. So just come in here and have the patience. You've been looking for 20 minutes and haven't found anything. It's okay. Keep pushing, keep looking, because that one piece, all it takes is one piece to be like, oh my God, I'm glad I found this. It just takes that one piece. So just be patient. You know what I'm saying? You don't got nothing else to do. Come to the thrift store when you're not in a rush, not in a hurry. So you can just look through everything. This is supposed to be like therapy. This is my therapy. So it's supposed to be therapy. Just look through it, have some patience, and just, you know what I'm saying? Be good. You know what I'm saying? You can find it. It's okay. Take your time. For the last tip, like I said, come in with an open mind. You don't want to come in here with one thing on your mind because you're gonna miss out on this land of opportunity. Look at this land of opportunity. Look at this. Look at this. It's a land of opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. All of this stuff in here, and you only gonna come in here for one thing. They get new stuff almost every day. You don't wanna miss out on that. Oh, I came in here for pants, man. I ain't coming here for nothing else. I don't care. Look through everything. Cause you might find something and be like, oh my God, Forrest was so right. Oh my God, thank you, Forrest. I hope this video helped you guys. I hope you can shop in the thrift store like a pro from now on. So please please pay attention to the 5 tips that I said, and I hope this has made you a stronger and better thrifter. People who don't thrift, I hope this helped you get up and go to the thrift store. So please put a like, subscribe, put a comment below if these was helpful. Put a comment below on some other tips on how to be the best thrifter, because I know I didn't label everything. So yeah, if I missed out on something, comment below. If you're gonna start thrifting now, please put a like. If you didn't like the video, if you're just still not gonna thrift and all of this sounds like blah 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 blah, blah in your head, then put a thumbs down. Let me know. It's okay. Thrifting ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Thrifting is for the strong. You know what I'm saying? It's not for the weak. So yeah, put a like, put a thumbs down, put a subscribe, put a bell notification, put a comment, and I'll see y'all next video. Yiddy!